Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about Databricks volume. I'll be explaining about what Databricks volume is and how can we use it and how to implement it. So let's see how do we do it. Volume is nothing but a place where you can store or upload your files or any data files on like CSV files or image files or maybe any structured or unstructured data format. So if you want to store, let's say an Excel file or an image or a CSV or like any JSON files, all of that can be stored at a single place within this Unity Catalog. And that is called volume. Databricks will provide a simplified UI that you can use, or you can use APIs to upload files and also explore the content within the volumes. Once the data is loaded into the volume, once you have uploaded the files or images into the volume, we can access these particular volumes to a set of users. So if you want to give access to the marketing group or like any particular volume, we can do that. So it is a very powerful option in case you want to have files and if you want to manage the access of these files as well. We can use this to load libraries from your storage or like ingest files and images from external locations to data lake tables, and also you can share local folders across your clusters for AI and data learning platforms. And with volumes, you can also store both structured as well as unstructured data, and it cannot be used for tabular data sets. In tabular data sets, we'll always store it in form of tables. So we cannot create a table in the volume. From a volume, you can create a table, but within a volume, you cannot store any table, which is a little bit confusing. But we can see the implementation part in this later part. So let's just understand the volume can be managed or external, just like managed delta tables and external data tables. In a similar way, we can have volumes as well, which can be managed or external. A managed volume is one in this Unity catalog where you don't have to specify the external location. So if you're not specifying any external storage location, it is a managed volume. Whenever you create a volume, there is an option to provide external location. If you're not providing it, then it is called managed volume. Otherwise, it is an external volume. So let's see how it's done in this video. So first we'll try to go to Databricks and then click on catalog on left side here where you have multiple catalogs. Inside this, we have a quick start catalog. I have these schemas inside it. DPT, there is no volume, as you can see from here. But now, where you go to schema, you can see it in the overview, how many tables you have, how many volumes, models, and functions. So right now we don't have any volume. So let's create a volume. Go and click on this create option at the right hand side. I have an option to create a volume. Yeah, give the volume name. So let's say any volume name you want to create, let's say test volume for now. And then we need to specify whether it is managed volume or external volume. As discussed earlier, there are two types of volume, managed and external. You can choose either one of them. In managed, we don't have to provide any location because we are not referring any outside storage locations. If our files are stored in a storage location and if you want to refer that, we need to select external volume. Like here, we can click on this external volume. We need to provide the external location in which which is like the storage account and the path to the file within the storage accounts. Comments are optional. If you want to give, then give the comments, or else you can skip it and then click on create. Now you can see you have successfully created test volumes as the volume within the Unity catalog. Now we can see the path which is specified here. Whenever you need to use this volume, we always have to go to refer this path itself. In details, in this details part, we have this volume type, which is managed. And also we can see from here what is the schema, what is catalog, and what is the name of the volume. And even you can see the storage location where it is located. We have not provided any storage location as you can see, but this is the storage location in my Unity catalog, meta store location. In this permission tab, you can grant access user access to the volumes. So let's say this is my test volume and have files related to the marketing, and I want to grant access to the marketing team. I can click or on grant or simply type in their email IDs, which are integrated here, and then I can apply these privileges like apply tag or read or write or grant all these permissions. This is how you assign permissions to a particular user. Here you can see the volumes. We can upload the files, which can be structured or unstructured. As you can see, we have an option to upload this volumes on this right hand side. Click on that. We can browse and upload the files. I have uploaded an external .export.csv file and click on upload, which will upload a file. Let's see different features of these volumes. So yeah, in this notebook, let's list whether whatever is present inside the volume using this command, fs command, using this fs percentile, fs ls, and whatever the path of the volume that we created. And after running it, it shows the list of the files are present. We have uploaded only one file. So it's just showing just that one file which is present inside the volume. Similarly, we can use any Spark commands in Python or SQL to know that what type of data present inside the volume. So let's just read a file using Spark .read.csv and by mentioning the volume path to that specific file which we want to read. And that will give me all the details about it. Volumes are also available locally in Python. Even without integrating with PySpark or Spark SQL, we can use just Python. Here in this code, we are trying to open a file and then trying to read the first line, which is giving the output. And also, this is how to integrate it into the project. Volumes can be used to store an image or a machine learning or a deep learning model. Similarly, we can use normal files as well, and we can refer it. At the same time, we can read the files and we can create a table out of it. So here we are reading a volume. We are, I'm trying to read this volume using spark.readstream API. And then we are using autoloader, and the format is the cloud files. I'm reading this file from my volume using the read stream, and it is writing it to the table. Now this table is present in different catalog. Catalog's default test volume table. This table is not present, but once I run this table, it will be loaded. So like before we run the code, if we check the catalog, we currently have 6 tables. Let's go back and run this code and then see the output. But before that, in export.csv file, we can download the file, we can delete the file, we can copy the file, or like these are all the things that you can do with it. And if you click on create table, so when you click on create table, you can see we have catalog and schema, and change the table name as export UI and create table like this as well. And then table export UI is being created. So even from the volumes which you have added, a file which is structured or unstructured, we can actually see that the file got actually created over here. And similarly, we can also see our test volume table also being created in this. which has taken the data from the cloud files using the autoloader. It have taken the data from these volumes. Incrementally, you can run it if you want. The moment it has taken the data, it has actually created a table over here. And similarly, from the UI, you can also create this table. We can also directly refer the volume. So this is my volume, which I have created. If I want to read anything from my volume, I can do it directly by using SQL statements. If I run it, right, select start from CSV file, path name. Now, two types of paths you can provide. You can provide DBFS and the whole path that we have copied. This statement we can query with this statement. We can query what are the files is present in that. And also, similarly, if you want to list whatever is present in the volumes using SQL, you can do that. And the same thing we did using %fs. We can even go to SQL queries and run the queries. We can simply do select star. So through volumes, you can store libraries. You can store intermediate files that you might be needing. And that's all from my side. Thank you.